Tell me, do you watch my reactions? You will. Alright, so that article you guys sent me a while ago about the poll that comicbookmovie.com was doing, they have got the results in, and we're going to go through this article real quick. It says, should DC Studios DCU have kept the DCU's Trinity? Here's what you decided in our recent poll. Let's see. We'll read a little bit. It's unfortunate, but the DC... Oh, wait. No, we're not going to read it. We already read that. We're going to read what the results were. So it says, earlier this month, we asked you, comicbookmovie.com readers, to cast your vote on whether you think the DCU should have kept the DCEU Trinity. Thousands of you chimed in, and a whopping 62.16% decided yes, there's no way they should be recast. 27.66% went with no way, it's time for a fresh start. And perhaps most troublingly for James Gunn and Peter Safran, 10.18% said, who cares, I'm all DC'd out at this point. There's been some confusion about these reboot plans, but we're getting fresh start mostly, and that's something many fans will need to come to terms with. No matter what happens, Warner Bros. Won't ever restore the Snyderverse, so this iteration of these heroes has shared the screen for the final time. While you're here, don't forget to cast your vote in our recent. So, you know, with that ending part is kind of funny how they say, it said the Snyderverse will never be restored. Won't happen. No, I never said never, but it said it won't be restored. This is my thing with it, bro. As I've said in all my videos, fans control things. Fans have a lot more control than they know. And I think a lot of things, just businesses and people in general, I think they're starting to really find out, especially when they sat there and said that Zack Snyder's Justice League didn't exist, and bam, we got the Justice League. So I think people are coming to terms that, the people are in more control than what they know of. And like I said, man, like, people just stop showing support. They don't buy movies. That's gonna make them think. If they don't go to the movie theaters, there's a there's a reason why all these movies from DC, from Warner Bros. Has been flopping. There's a reason why. Yes, there's been turmoil with some of the actors and yada yada yada. Yes, that's true. But if you overall look at the picture, man, we all know why DC's failing. DC's failing, well, on top of Warner Bros. Trying to compete with Marvel and be Marvel. That's one of the reasons why they're failing. But they're also failing because they're taking away something that the fans want. The fans want Zack Snyder. Sure, there's some people out there that don't like Zack, yada yada yada. Zack's not good. Zack doesn't know how to tell, yada yada yada. But actually, if you look at the full picture, man, Warner Bros. Was messing with Zack Snyder's whole vision in his movies. So of course his movies never made sense when they're getting chopped up, and which we already know this. This is common sense. And like I said in previous videos, we all say Christopher Nolan's one of the greatest directors ever. Well, Christopher Nolan backs Zack Snyder. So if you don't like Zack Snyder, you're not liking Christopher Nolan. But if you like Christopher Nolan, how do you not like Zack Snyder? Because they're both good in my opinion. Christopher Nolan's a beast when it comes to movies. He's a beast. I mean, and I think Zack Snyder's a beast too. Like I said before in many videos, I just feel like, if they just let Zack Snyder finish his vision, the fans would be much more open. We would be much more open to James Gunn's universe. But since things happen the way they did with Cavill being announced he's coming back as Superman, then he's not back, and then we get this news that Gal Gadot said she's gonna get Wonder Woman 3, and now we don't even think that's happening. Zack doesn't get to finish his Justice League movie. We don't get Man of Steel 2. We don't get the solo Batman movie. And it's just yada yada yada. If That universe was to complete itself. I 99.100% guarantee the fans will be. Fans just don't want another reboot because that's all that's been happening. Been reboot, recast, reboot, recast. Just tired of it. That's why everybody's DC'd out, Marveled out, because it's just too much pettiness and not enjoyment going on with comics and too much wokeness putting stuff these days. But I ain't gonna make this video too long, man. 62.16% decided that there's no way they should recast. That tells you everything. That tells you everything you need to know. You know, it's been too much proof in the pudding that's came out that shows that that everybody wants Zach. Everybody wants Zach to finish it. Too much proof in the pie. Too much of it. Um, I hope one day he does get to finish it, whether it's with WB, DC, whatever. You know, if he goes to Netflix or um, I don't know, Amazon, I'll be cool with it as long as he gets to do his vision. I'll support him because I love his movie. Man of Steel's great. People hate for no reason. Man of Steel's not a good Superman movie. Why? Why is it not a good Superman movie? Because he kills Zod? Do you read comics? Do you at all? Do you? Did you watch Superman the animated series, the cartoon, one of the greatest cartoons ever made, along with Batman the animated series? I believe he did the same thing in that, but wait, people just love to hate on Zack, and it's quite sad, man. But yeah, I ain't gonna make this too long, man. I could keep going and going and going on this subject, man. 62.16% says it all, man. Restore the Snyderverse, let Zack finish his vision, and I guarantee you, most of y'all movies, most of the movies coming out will pass. They'll profit. There's a reason why these movies aren't profiting. Like I said, you can blame some of the actors for some of the things they've done in the past, but the big picture, they're not profiting because we know why. But that's all I'm gonna do, man. I ain't gonna keep this too long. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think, man. Should the Snyderverse be restored? Of course it should be restored. I know you're guys. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, man. 100,000 subscribers is grind time. Let's get it.